All right, we're back at the Aston Villa Career Mode. We got some very, very tough games in this episode. We got Manchester United away to start, and then we have Spurs away, and then Wolves, and then Arsenal away. These are some extremely tough games. The schedule makers were not kind to us for October and the end of September. And we're coming off back-to-back losses, Chelsea and Everton. So things might start to get very tough for us in this early part of this season. But we might try a different formation this episode, at least once, to try and get some players going, I think. We'll maybe try it. So you guys got to 1,000 likes in episode 2 so quickly. Like, the support you guys have shown this series has been amazing. So let's see if we can get this episode 3 to 1,000 likes. You will see episode 4 tomorrow, guaranteed. So if that's what you want to see, then drop this video a like, and also hit the sub button down below because we're inching closer and closer to 40,000 subs. All right, first comment: keep Coutinho, make him the heart of the team, revitalize his career. I feel like that's a good storyline for the first few seasons. Yeah, that was basically the plan of this whole series, to try and revive Coutinho's career at Villa. So around January time, we're gonna decide if we're gonna buy him permanently or not, which is looking like we are, but a lot of things can change from here to then. But we do have the money saved up to buy him permanently in January. So if all things go according to plan, that is what we'll do. And the next one, the injury frequency slider seems a bit too much, as Brentford got 3 injuries in that last match. Yeah, I think we're gonna drop it down to 75. And I mean, we've tried everything. I tried 85 injury frequency, I tried 90. We just don't get injuries, and I don't want the whole CPU team getting injured every 2 seconds. So we will drop it to 75, which seems like a pretty good middle ground. If we get injuries, we get injuries. If we don't, we don't. Like, we try to make more realistic. And the last one, change to a cam formation so that Buendia can play and even Coutinho can take that spot. Yeah, so we're gonna try this in this episode. I'm not sure which game. I'm not sure if it'll be the Man United game, but we're going to try this formation at least once. So we got Ings and Bailey up top. Bailey's playing as a right forward. And then we got Coutinho, Ramsey, McGinn, and Douglas Luiz. And Ramsey and McGinn are kind of spread out more to occupy that space. I want to try it though. Coutinho in the middle kind of makes more sense. Maybe he'll get into better spots where he can be more deadly attacking. So we'll try that in this episode for sure, at least in one game. So we are sitting in 14th place through 5 games. So we're 3 points away from the drop zone, and we're also 3 points away from like 8. So still very early, but this schedule is about to get so tough that it's going to be very hard to maintain our position in this table. I think we're probably gonna go up and down throughout this episode. And we got Man United to start, who are four wins and 1 draw in the first 5 games. So they're obviously having a good start of the season, which is not good. So Rashford, Ronaldo, Berardi, new signing. Bruno Fernandes, Fred, Pogba, Shaw, Maguire, Varane, and Wan-Bissaka. Now, do we mirror them and play the basically same formation, or do we try the 2 striker up top? You know what? I kind of want to try the 2 strikers up top in this game. I think could go horribly wrong, but we're gonna try it. I feel like we might be able to overrun their midfield. What? We will see. At Old Trafford, facing the team in first, who've had a great start of the season. Versus Chelsea, I feel like we could have got a point, but we lost. So I do think we could get a point here at the very least. Oh yeah, we also saw Ronaldo as the top scorer of the Prem right now, which is also not good. But all right, United versus Villa. If I remember right, in real life, Villa won this game, I think, right? Is this a game that Bruno like skied that pen and Martinez turned around and like was getting the crowd riled up, I think? So little change in the formation. We'll see what we can do. Danny Ings has not scored yet. Kind of weird. We need to get him a goal at least in this episode to get him going. This could go very bad though. I feel like United play way more like attacking than Chelsea did, or Chelsea do. So if we get pressured, our defense might concede a bit in this game. Okay, Danny Ings gets it back to Douglas Luiz. Get that to McGinn. A little bit of room, and that shot was deflected or not? Yeah, it was. I should probably put Coutinho on the corners, even though that did not look that bad. We could have got a rebound there maybe. Could not get to the ball though, Mings. Does Mings have a shot? I feel like he might. He actually might. That was not a bad shot by Tyrone Mings. All right, first shot of the game goes to Aston Villa. Okay, they're coming forward with pace. Rashford, Ronaldo on these sliders and on competitive mode. I feel like this might be a very, very tough game. And Pogba's shot is going to be blocked. Corner swung in, and Ronaldo from a corner scores. And that is 1-0 to Manchester United. That is truly unfortunate. We're gonna see what happened here. It's a good corner, but Ronaldo, is that? No, that's not Bailey. Who's 4? That's Konza, I think. Oh, Konza just gets out-muscled by Ronaldo. Yeah, Konza has like 79 strength. Okay, Ronaldo just levitated to get to that. And he is a threat on corners. He's got 8 goals in 6 games. Calm down. All right, though. That is 1-0. Okay, that was a bad ball. That is 1-0 to United. Very unfortunate. I feel like we didn't start this game badly. But off a set piece, we concede first. Bro, they got skillers everywhere. Got absolute just guys who can dribble the ball. Like Pogba, Bruno, Rashford. Doesn't look like a bad attack though. Okay, that actually looked very decent. McGinn, get it out to Matty Cash. Good ball in. Volley by Ings. Coutinho on the volley. That is gonna be blocked. That was not a bad chance right there. Coutinho gets it to Bailey. Danny Ings and Maguire almost makes a mistake. Very close to. He does have a mistake in him. Coutinho is coming very deep. He's like deeper than like McGinn and Ramsey. I'm not sure I like that, but Bailey shot. It's a tough angle. De Gea is going to grab that one. Other than that set piece, I feel like we've actually been maybe the better team here. All right, Coutinho, there's some room. There's some room. Get it back to Ings. Oh, get it back to Ings. Coutinho, why did he just lose it? He ran right over the ball and did not even touch it. Okay, that is into Ronaldo. He's doing skill moves, and it's very hard to try and stick with. Berardi, the new signing. Fred into Rashford. I feel like we defended that like decently up until Fred made that pass, and United take a 2-0 lead. I thought I marked Fred pretty well. It's just Rashford makes that run, and I mean, no one's there to try and mark him. That's very unfortunate. We've had some like decent half chances, but we are 2-0 down 38 minutes in. I'm not sure this formation is working because Coutinho's so deep for some reason. He's like deeper than McGinn and Ramsey. And he's supposed to be, I put him on safe forward. He's supposed to be in that cam spot, which he really is not. Okay, don't concede another. Douglas Luiz. Decent defending there. Coutinho to Danny Ings. Gets it to Jacob Ramsey. Oh, Bailey was making a decent run, and that's supposed to go to Coutinho. Yeah, we gotta switch something in the second half. This formation is not exactly working. Berardi. Okay, just don't concede another. Good save. Martinez. And we do not concede another, at least not yet. Good ball to Rashford, Ronaldo, good block, and Digne. Why are we clearing it the other direction? I pointed left. We are a bit miscombobulated. That should be the end of the first half, though. It is. All right, we're gonna try the 4-3-3 attack. Also, if you didn't know, you can bring your center backs back, and you can make you can make both really if you want, but you can make them a CDM. So we're gonna take Douglas Luiz off, and I'm gonna bring on I guess Buendia because he has more stamina, and we are going to go with this for the second half. We got to change something. So a little change. Douglas Luiz is sacrificed at halftime. We'll see if we can score a goal and get back in this. This has not been a great performance so far, even though it hasn't been terrible. I feel like we've had some chances. They've just been clinical with their chances, and we have not. Again, to Bailey. Okay, Ings. He looked like he was gonna make a run, and then he just stopped. Ollie Watkins might deserve to start from now on because Ings, even though he's a higher overall, he's not scored yet, and Ollie Watkins has scored. Yes, it just might not be our day. Konza, that's good defending. It's our passes, our movement, things just don't feel as sharp. Coutinho, what was that ball? Yeah, but no mustard on that at all. How do you even call that a pass? Gonna lift that up for someone. That was actually supposed to go to Danny Ings. In the end, it was not terrible. It's not gonna amount to anything, though. All right, there's some space here. Coutinho. Maguire steps in. Okay, well, Maguire is making challenges on your attack. You know something's wrong. We're making Maguire look like prime Sergio Ramos right here. Bruno Fernandes in a dangerous spot. Goes to Fred. Goes to Jadon Sancho. And there's a lot of points where I'd usually concede. But like, that's one of those points, and we do not. I feel like my defending hasn't been terrible. It's just they've taken their chances in this game. Leon Bailey. This is where he's been deadly. And De Gea makes a save. Oh, we needed that. I should have went with more power, maybe. That would have been a perfect goal to score and get us back in this for the final however many minutes are left. But okay, we can't even win that over Rashford. The ball into Rashford. Are they going to get a third? That is so weak. Bruno just like turns and just gets like a little tap on that, and it goes in the back of the net. They've just been very, very clinical like with their chances. They've had like, I feel like 3 or 4 chances and they have 3 goals from it. And so much for injuries as Danny Ings is injured. Okay, let's just take him off. Danny Ings, which does have the injury prone trait, is injured. That is it's not what you want to see. So Ollie Watkins on for the final 15 minutes. This game is done. Watkins to Ramsey. Buendia. It's gonna go to Watkins. And he almost actually put it in. I think it was offside though. Okay, Rashford just turned Matty Cash like it was absolutely nothing. But we just not let them score 4. Please. 4 would be closer to embarrassment. Begin. That's an interesting tackle. Fans wanted a pen there, but they do. What is that ball right there? Who just played that? Was that Watkins? That was absolutely terrible. I mean, we're showing glimpses of the team we can be, but the results, not really showing it yet. And a loss like this just makes our next results even more tough. Things are about to get tougher. All right, so we see ourselves in 16th, which is not good. At least we're above Arsenal, at least. So we got Spurs next. They are in 9th, so not a great start for them, even though they do have a game in hand. So if we could win this, we would jump back into probably 13th. But a win away from Spurs, because Spurs are actually good in FIFA. They usually play decent. It's gonna be tough. This schedule list, it's gonna make us drop in the table, I think. We're probably gonna play Spurs, probably sim Wolves, and then play Arsenal, and then sim West Ham, and sim is that Blackburn? And we're going back to the 4-3-3 holding with Coutinho at left wing for this game, because that worked the best. That's where we played our best, so we got to go back to it, especially in times like this. And apparently Danny Ings is fine, so he just picked up something, but he ran it off. But still, we are going to start Watkins at striker for this game. Ings is not shown enough to start at this point. We desperately need a result here, either a draw or a win, but we're facing another 5 at the back. I mean, Chelsea, Barnsley, Brentford, everyone plays the 5 at the back now. This series is truly going to be like a road to glory type. We need a result here at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium, and we will see if we can get a big start for Ollie Watkins in place of Danny Ings. They still have Dele Alli. See, some of the transfers from deadline day went through and some did not, because Dele Alli is not at Everton. And Son is going to score within the first, what, 5 minutes? I mean, what happened? He gets to the baseline, which is the problem in the first place, but I guess I once again, I left Matty Cash in a bad spot to mark Son. It's just the CPU defenders are so bad at marking the CPU when like they're moving, like Son was right there. They're so bad at sticking with them. All right, not the start we wanted again. We are truly in the doghouse right now. Corbier back heel to Lucas. It's gonna go back to Lucas. Lucas goes into Harry Kane. Konza steps in. And that looked dangerous, but we do get the ball out. Again, okay, what is that? What is that pass? We got so many people to aim at, and that ball was at no one. They literally split our own players. This team needs to absolutely wake up if we're going to do anything this season. Emerson gets it to Lucas. Players can't step up. I'm just trying to mark Kane. I feel like they're trying to get the ball to Kane. And we're... okay. That is just very hard to defend. Oh, that second skill move was disgusting. That was not where I aimed it. Yes, it was, because it works. Never mind. Okay, can we get something here? Coutinho. Ollie Watkins, can you beat your defender? I don't think he can. Almost a good ball to Leon Bailey, who might not score a goal in this episode. We actually might not. I mean, Arsenal might be our best chance to score, but in FIFA, Arsenal are actually not bad, especially in like the actual game. Okay, Louise. Into Ollie Watkins. The shot is just right at Lloris. It's going to be a corner. They just had almost a huge mistake there. All right, corner. Sent in. Watkins. We can't do anything on a corner at all. Ramsey. Shot is going to be over the net. All right, Kane is doing step overs. Lucas, he's going to get past Matty Cash like he's absolutely nothing. And Dele Alli scores. I can't defend that. I literally can't defend that. See if they show in the replay. Yeah, I can't defend this. I can't defend that. I literally cannot. Once again, just like Man United, we are 2-0 down. We played much better in the first 2 episodes. Like, this has been terrible. Again, okay, Leon Bailey, can you... okay, who is this keeping up with them? I am not sure. It's going to go to McGinn. McGinn. Back to Bailey. Going to cross into Watkins. That's not to Watkins. Why is that cross just absolutely to nowhere? We are struggling right now. We can still get something. If we just score 1 goal, get back in this, we can still... get something. These 5 at the backs are just so annoying to try and break down. There's just no room for anyone. Coutinho, there's room. Oh, Lloris. He's gonna make the save though. We could really use just one of those to go in. Like, we could really use that. Okay, why is Mings out here and Digne tucked in? I don't know what that is about. And they almost just made it 3-0. I can't believe that shot. That would have been quite the goal. All right, Matty Cash, Douglas Luiz. Get it to him again. I gotta like try and bring them out. And then find the seams. Digne, good cross. Ramsey, why did he take the worst possible angle to try and shoot that? Like, what is this form? What is that form from Jacob Ramsey? I'm about to sub him off for that. Corner. Sent in. Konza. Oh, we could use that. It's not far off. We could use a goal like that right now so badly. It's just gonna go a little bit wide. Watkins. To Coutinho. We're having a little bit of, I was going to say a little bit better spell here, but we just kind of lost it there. I think I expect Coutinho to be way more agile on the ball than he actually is, and I've lost it like that a couple times now because of that. He's got a good shot on him, but at 82, they've definitely nerfed Coutinho a lot over the years, and he does not feel that great on the ball. All right, Bailey, Matty Cash is overlapping. He's got no one to try and dink it towards. Coutinho. It's gonna go over the net. Like, we're playing better. We've had like 3 chances now where they could have been goals. It's just, oh, he got on that perfectly. Just need to keep it down. Once again, we're showing signs, but the result is not gonna show it in the end. Okay, Son. They might make this 3-0. Okay, what was that? He just kind of got ran over and that was not a foul apparently. McGinn. Ball to Coutinho. That is actually an amazing ball, but Emerson is just way, way quicker than Coutinho there. And Son might make it. Might make it. He will. But they are 3-0 up once again, just like Man United. Feels like the same exact game we just played. And now Douglas Luiz is grabbing his leg up. He is injured. I mean, at least we're getting injuries. I mean, it's kind of, it's like what we wanted, but not what we wanted at the same time. You know what I mean? It's just really unfortunate. This fixture list is terrible. Let's get Whitehouse, Chukwuemeka, and let's get Ashley Young on. We need some experience. Someone to yell at all these young players. Also, I was definitely calling Whitehouse Whiteside in the last episode. I didn't see any comments of you guys noticing. I was definitely calling him Whiteside when it's Whitehouse. Don't ask me why. I don't know why that came to mind. I think maybe because like Hassan Whiteside in the NBA. Maybe I'm thinking of that when I think of Whitehouse Whiteside. I don't know why. There's definitely a performance to forget. Coutinho shot is going to be blocked by Romero. I mean, Watkins has not offered much more than Danny Ings has offered. So I'm not sure what we're gonna do about this striker spot moving forward. So look how many numbers they have back. It's like 2 back 4s we're trying to find room against. Like, it is so difficult. Into Watkins. That finds him, but that shot is gonna be blocked. Hey, bro, they literally have 8 people back and they just have their front 3 coming forward. I get it, they're 3-0 up, but come on, how are we supposed to break that down? Like, the team is decent, but I don't think we have the players to break down that good of a defense right there. Obviously not. We lose 3-0 once again to Tottenham. I mean, we're definitely in a very tough spot right now. All right, player injured. It is Douglas Luiz, only for 6 days. It's not bad. Yeah, we had like chances there to get back in the game, but we had like 3 chances and they were all just not taken well at all. Now we find ourselves in 18th. That is not good. All right, youth player to center mid, stays at a 56. I'm not sure he looks that good. This guy is the one that looks decent. Center forward to Cam and goes up to a 66. And then England scouting report trash. Maybe not that bad, but we'll leave him in there for now. And then Whitehouse to a left wing, because why not? We need to get a shooting up. I did see a comment saying that, and that's probably something that will be useful. We're in 18th, but we still have a 90 manager rating. I'm not sure why. I mean, I'm not mad about it though. I'm not mad about it. So we got Wolves at home. We are going to sim this. They are sitting in 11th. So they've won 2, drawn 2, and lost 3. If we can get a win here simming it, well, it would be a much needed win. I might start someone else in the midfield just to get the ratings to further maybe help us get the win. So Buendia in for Ramsey. Come on, boys. We need to win really badly. We need it very badly. This is going to be a 1-1 draw. Okay, it's not a loss. Bailey scores. It's not a loss. It's against a very decent team, so I think I'll take that. And that does get us all the way to 15th. So out of the relegation zone. Still above Arsenal, who we play next. So it's not a bad point. It's really not. We're still 3 points away from 11th, but we are slowly falling deeper away from like the top 8. Which is where we kind of wanted to finish. We kind of wanted to finish like top 10 this season. That is looking like it'll be an absolute challenge. All right, from the Netherlands, trash. Trash. Jan Brewer, trash. This guy, not good. Okay, these scouting reports are not that amazing. 1.4 million, or not million, thousand in the wage. His just stats do not look good. I'll keep him in there for now. This guy is not good. And this guy, I'll keep these 2 in there for now. See, scout them further. And then from Norway, these guys also look just very average. I'll keep them in there, but not the best luck with the first scouting report and the second scouting report cycle. But okay, Arsenal versus Villa. We got a 16th versus 17th matchup here. It's going to be very exciting. No, it's not. I'm just kidding. Did we try a different formation for this game though? Like, I'm trying to think. 4-2-3-1 wide. Maybe we do need like 2 holding center mids. That did help us in the Man United series. Once we changed to having 2 kind of holding midfielders, they did help us a lot. We will try the 4-3-3 defend. And I'll just drag Ramsey up to be a cam. And then I'll leave him again as a CDM. And then I'll actually I'll just switch these. We'll go like that. We're going to do this. And Watkins starts out wide. So we'll try this. Honestly, it's not that different. It's just maybe having Ramsey behind Coutinho. I mean, we did try this against what we tried it against? I don't know what we tried it against, but it's basically the same thing. But I feel like Coutinho down the middle is the way to go. It's just we got to make it work. But once again, we are facing a team that is pretty good away from home. I don't want it raining again. The last game was raining. It's bad luck. So we got a draw in the last game. gave us a little bit of hope. A win here against Arsenal, who are below us. I mean, their team does not look amazing. They signed Forsberg from Leipzig. They signed Araujo from Barcelona too. It's a good team. But I mean, it's not as amazing as the teams we face. It's much worse than Spurs and much worse than Man United, I think. This would be a huge win if we could get it. Very high emphasis on if we can get it. I don't think I've ever seen this little cutscene with the keeper woman. I don't think I've ever seen that. Okay, at the Emirates, we are in quite the run of form. This time we got Danny Ings starting along with Watkins. We will see what we can do. I really want Coutinho to like stay down the middle and stay forward. So I put instructions on him. We'll see if he actually does, as Bailey loses it. And Tierney almost plays out for a corner. What was that? Also, can we score a goal in this episode? We've been close to, but we still have not scored. Okay, that ball to Pepe is just ridiculous. It's actually ridiculous. Pepe, stop it. Digne, corner. Corner sent in by Forsberg. Easy for Martinez facing his former team. Okay, they're just passing it through us once again. Can we not concede early? Because we've done that in the last 2 games. It'd be very nice if we could not do that. Ball into Smith Rowe. Smith Rowe back to Pepe. Back to Pepe. And they score early once again. I feel like they just keep scoring the same way. Like, they keep going left to right. The little, it's not a skill move, but it's like just quick little twitchy movements left to right. And it's so hard to defend. I don't know which way he's shooting. That. How do you defend that? How do you defend that? Otherwise, you're going to just foul him and give a penalty away. And Martinez maybe should be saving that. Once again, 14 minutes in, we concede first. It doesn't even feel like the defending is that bad. It's just some of the ways they're scoring in this episode. It's just the type of ways that are so hard for me to try and prevent. And then we concede like that and the whole team just drops. So this is exactly what we did not want to happen. And Smith Rowe. They're going to score a second immediately. It's just once again Pepe using his pace. And that's a very good ball over to Smith Rowe. It's a very good finish. Did Arsenal win this game? I feel like Arsenal did win this game in real life. I feel like I watched this game. Or maybe they drew it. I don't even know. I remember Ramsey had a good goal, I think. Or he was at least playing good. We are 2-0 down though. I mean, at this point, we gotta have a short-term memory here and just try and play. Just each goal after each goal. Danny Ings almost gets to that one. Coutinho gives it off to Bailey. We just literally have not been able to do anything. And when we start doing something, it's too late. Okay, that was a terrible ball by me. I don't like the way that the team just feels weird. Every formation we try, it feels like it's not working. I thought Arsenal would be like the team we have the best luck of beating in this episode. It looks like the worst team, actually. All right, Ings, Coutinho, Watkins, back to Coutinho. Watkins, Coutinho. Bailey. Bailey, get it back to Coutinho. That was decently worked, but the keepers have been so good in this episode. We can't score. All right, Coutinho. Lofting this one in. Man, corners are just so bad in this game now. You literally can't do anything from a corner anymore. Ramsey in to Watkins. That looked like a decent chance, but once again, it's going to be blocked. All right, second half, we are going to just try the 4-2-3-1 wide. We got to try something here. I'm going to tell Watkins, get him behind and free roam, and same as Bailey. And we will try this. Don't concede immediately. Just don't concede immediately. Okay. That's going to fall right to Lacazette, and this is not over. Like, how are you supposed to defend those little twitchy movements? Those are so annoying. Right, Danny Ings to Coutinho. Bailey. Danny Ings to Ollie Watkins. And he puts it wide. Oh, that was like our best worked move of the episode, and it's just going to go wide. That pretty much sums up this episode. We actually get something going, and it's a perfect chance. And the finishing is not there. It was worked pretty well, though. We got to try and remain positive. This movement is actually not bad. Coutinho, I should have just shot with Danny Ings. I thought Coutinho was in a better spot there. Don't let them score another, please. Forsberg scores, and they score another. That's just the way things go. You miss a chance like that, and they come down the field and score. It's just how it goes. This should be 2-1, but instead it's 3-0. I feel like Chelsea is the best team we face in the series, and we actually played decent against them. This episode has been just back to back, just nightmares. We get like 1 goal though in this episode just for our pride. Bailey, Tierney is gonna get it at the last second. We almost just blocked that into the net. Ramsey, I just want 1 goal at this point. We need something for our pride. Coutinho, get it to Matty Cash into Bailey. Bailey, what? It's not good enough. It is just simply not good enough. I do feel like though, on a positive note, the 4-2-3-1 wide seems to be just a little bit better. Finishing still not there. That is like so far wide where it's like, how How is that far wide? All right, Buendia on at center mid and Whitehouse on for Ollie Watkins. In the first two episodes, I couldn't really name a player who played necessarily bad. In this episode, I can't necessarily name a player who's played good. That is how poor these 3 games have been. Buendia with room. It's going to be deflected. I do feel, though, with the 4-2-3-1 wide, for some reason, dragging the wingers back, the space does feel a tiny bit better. So going forward, we got to stick with this because this has been promising a little bit at least. Okay, Danny Ings, you might be in here. You might be in. You just might. Okay, no, he's not. No, he's not. Yes, he is. Yes, he is. No, he's not. No, he's not. We just can't do anything. We don't really have any game-changing type players like Danny Ings, Ollie Watkins. They're kind of at the level this kind of whole team is at, where one player like Leon Bailey and Coutinho are probably the 2 players that can do something by themselves alone. Other than that, like, it needs to be team play. And we're just not finding the team play right now. We should have scored a goal in this game. At least the Watkins, Coutinho, we should have scored at least 1 goal. It's going to be so annoying that the only goal we scored in this game will be in a sim game. How sad is that? Danny Ings, please. Correct me. Coutinho. Oh, the ref. We had a chance there. That was going to be a clear chance for Coutinho to score, and the ref blows the whistle. That sums up this episode. Back to back 3-0 losses. We're going to need the schedule to lighten up a bit because this form is not looking good. All right, next game is against, Bristol Rovers. That was Blackburn. So, second team. We at least not lose this game, please. I mean, it'd be nice. It'd be a little bit nice. And 4-1, Coutinho off the bench, scores twice. Liam Delap scores once, and Konza scores. Okay, at least that is the first win of the episode. All right, last game of the episode, we could definitely use a win here against West Ham, even though West Ham are very decent. Full first team using the 4-3-1 wide, and it's gonna be a 1-0 win courtesy of Matty Cash. Okay, that is a huge result that I was not expecting. Wow, our team actually outplayed their team so bad. Okay, that's a bright spot on this episode. A very small bright spot in this horrible episode, but we gotta take what we can get. Okay, Man City are mad about Delap's appearances. We might have to play him more. But okay, we end this episode in 16th, possibly in 17th after Arsenal play their game in hand. We're still, though, only 3 points away from 10th. So the schedule will lighten up a little bit, and if we can get some results together, we could be right back in that 10th spot. I think. Just the fixture list in the start of the season was absolutely horrible. I mean, we've already played Chelsea, Everton, Man United, Spurs, Arsenal, West Ham, Wolves. So next episode we have Southampton, Brighton, and Crystal Palace. 3 games, which I'm hoping we can get good results in, even though only one of them's at home. We should be beating Southampton and Crystal Palace, though. At least Crystal Palace. Brighton is gonna be the one that's a little bit probably more tough. So Arsenal play the game in hand, and they lost, I think. Why are they so bad? I mean, I don't know. We're in 16th, so I'll be happy about it. We're not in the drop zone, which is good, although 1 point off it. I think we're in the quarterfinals of the Carabao Cup, though, which, I mean, hey, that's a decent run. Still got Man United and Spurs, but they're gonna knock one of each other out. So it could be a competition where we reach the final. We gotta get past Everton, though. And I do think the 4-2-3-1 wide, it felt the best. It felt the best in this episode of all the formations we used. So next episode, we will use it first, I think, and further test it out. In the next episode, if we're facing teams we should beat, we pick up some points, we'll be right there back mid-table, where it's probably where we should be. Like I said, though, this series is going to be a challenge. It's what we want, even though it's frustrating at times, but it's a little bit more exciting, I think, especially if we're using a team where we should be mid-table kind of pretty much. So next episode, we'll try to get back on track. If you enjoyed this one, drop a like. Let's see if we can get episode 3 to 1,000 likes once again. That will ensure that you guys will see episode 4 tomorrow. So drop a like, subscribe to the channel. If you have not, we're chasing 40K and we're getting closer and closer, but that is it. I will see you guys in the next video. Hope you have a great day.